Buckle up because the world of football is moving fast, and we have the biggest headlines you need to hear right now. Manchester City is making major moves in the transfer market as they keep a close watch on a rising Bundesliga playmaker who could be their next superstar. This is not just a rumor, because the scouts are already tracking his every move to see if he has what it takes to thrive at the Etihad Stadium. Stay tuned to find out if this target is the missing piece for their future dominance.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we have high drama in the Champions League as Vincent Kompany faces a brutal reality check. The Bayern Munich manager has been slapped with a suspension that keeps him out of the dugout for the high-stakes first leg against Paris Saint-Germain. After a heated moment of dissent against Real Madrid, Kompany is now calling for major changes to how referees handle these cards. It is a massive blow for the team in the French capital, and you will want to know how they plan to cope without their leader on the sidelines. Meanwhile, the sensation of the season Angelo is painting a clear picture of what a perfect year looks like for Stuttgart. This midfielder is firing on all cylinders as his team fights for a Champions League spot and a massive DFB Pokal trophy run. Stiller is opening up about his ultimate goal of hitting that national team roster for the World Cup and how his individual success is fueled by the incredible performance of his teammates. He is on a mission to prove he belongs among the elite on the world stage. Finally, the legendary World Cup-winning mastermind Joachim Löw is officially breaking his silence on his coaching future. After a long hiatus, Löw is confirming that he is ready to take on the right project provided it is outside of the Bundesliga and carries the ambition of conquering European football. He is not desperate, but the hunger is clearly still there for the right challenge. If you want to keep up with all these stories as they develop, then smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Ever wondered who the next crown jewel of the Etihad might be? Manchester City's scouting department is legendary for spotting talent before the rest of the world even catches wind, and today, all eyes are turning toward the Bundesliga. Rumors are heating up that City is closely monitoring a standout playmaker in Germany, a prospect who isn't just a flash in the pan, but looks like a legitimate cornerstone for the future. You have to ask yourself, is this just another name on a list or the missing piece to Pep Guardiola's long-term puzzle? This isn't just about raw stats, it's about that rare, creative spark that fits the City system perfectly. Whether this transfer materializes or stays, a what-if scenario, it's clear that City is thinking years ahead, as always. But what do you think? Is this rising star ready for the high-pressure cooker of the Premier League, or should they stay put and develop further? Drop your take in the comments below. I read every single one. After all, in football, the future belongs to those who act first. Imagine fighting your way into a massive Champions League semifinal, only to realize you won't even be allowed on the sidelines to coach your team. That is the bitter reality facing Vincent Kompany right now. Bayern Munich secured a thrilling 4-3 victory over Real Madrid this week, but the fallout has left the boss sidelined for the trip to Paris. So, what actually happened? Well, after Kylian Mbappé netted a goal to make it 3-2, things got heated. Bayern defender Josip Stanisic was down on the pitch after a challenge from Rudiger, and Kompany made his frustrations clear to the referee. That momentary outburst earned him a yellow card, triggering an automatic suspension. Talking to DAZN after the game, Kompany didn't hold back, calling the booking far too quick and insisting he remained respectful throughout the interaction. It is a harsh blow for Bayern, but it has also reignited a much bigger debate. Kompany is now publicly calling for a total overhaul of the Champions League's yellow card rules. He points out that in this new, expanded tournament format with way more fixtures, the threshold for a suspension is just too low. It feels outdated to penalize managers and players so strictly when the schedule is more demanding than ever. It is a valid point. Does a minor show of passion in the heat of the moment really warrant missing a game of this magnitude? I want to hear your take on this. Is the refereeing standard in Europe becoming too trigger-happy, or should coaches just keep their cool regardless of the officiating? Drop a comment below and let us know where you stand. Thanks for tuning in, And remember, in football, the drama is often just as intense off the pitch as it is on it. What does a perfect season actually look like for a rising star? Most players might give you a generic answer, but Angelo Stiller isn't most players. Sitting comfortably in third place with just 5 games left, the Stuttgart midfield maestro is currently living a dream, but he is far from satisfied. In an exclusive chat, Stiller laid out his ambitious blueprint for the campaign, locking in a Champions League spot, securing a third-place Bundesliga finish, hoisting the DFB Pokal, and capping it all off with a World Cup call-up. It is a tall order, but when you look at the brand of football Stuttgart has been playing under Sebastian Hoeneß, you realize this isn't just wishful thinking. It is a tactical statement. Stiller is quick to point out that this success is a collective masterpiece. He believes that by lifting the team, he naturally elevates his own game, creating a symbiotic loop of performance that has the whole city buzzing. Of course, that potential World Cup appearance is the ultimate prize, the absolute cherry on top of a career-defining year. Having already stepped up for Julian Nagelsmann during the recent international window, Stiller has proven he belongs in the conversation. If he can keep this trajectory going, he won't just be playing a perfect season. He will be cementing himself as a household name. What do you think? Does Stuttgart have enough left in the tank to turn this dream into a historic reality? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the Bundesliga action, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stars of tomorrow. Remember, greatness isn't just about reaching the finish line, it is about how you run the race. Ever wondered where a World Cup winner goes when the cameras stop flashing? For Joachim Löw, the man who steered Germany to glory in 2014, the answer has been a mysterious 5-year hiatus. But now, the silence is breaking. In a candid conversation with Die Zeit, Löw has finally addressed the elephant in the room. Is the legend ready to return to the dugout? The answer is a resounding maybe, but with some very specific, and perhaps surprising, strings attached. First things first, if you were hoping to see him back in the Bundesliga, temper your expectations. Löw has flat-out ruled out a return to German domestic football. He isn't interested in the weekly grind of the league, admitting that the prospect of playing the same opponents weekend after weekend just doesn't spark that fire anymore. Instead, he is looking for a different kind of challenge, the kind that hits the international stage. He is clearly hunting for a project with genuine European ambition, a team he can build and polish into a title contender. It is a bold stance, but one that makes sense for a manager of his caliber. He isn't just looking for a paycheck, he is looking for a legacy-defining mission. And here is the truly fascinating part. He is perfectly content if that call never comes. At 66, Löw is living a life he genuinely enjoys, free from the crushing pressure of the touchline. This isn't a desperate comeback attempt. It is a man at peace, waiting for the right spark to reignite his passion for the beautiful game. So, what do you think? Is there a European giant out there that needs a tactical overhaul from a veteran genius? Or is the game better off with Löw enjoying his well-deserved retirement? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you want more updates on football's biggest names. Sometimes, the most powerful move a leader can make is knowing exactly when to walk away, and even better, knowing exactly what is worth coming back for.